Welcome to all of our distinguished Toastmasters, newly distinguished Toastmasters, and members who want to be distinguished Toastmasters. This is Vicki Nuthling here, and I am your district director, well, for just a little bit longer. I want to just take a moment to say congratulations to our wonderful members who have gone to the pinnacle of their Toastmaster Education Awards and become a distinguished Toastmaster. This is a great honor and one that should not be taken lightly. It's also something that means to me that you are now a member of our extended team. People who can help those Toastmasters that are just starting out. People who can be that mentor, that sponsor. A Toastmaster is a wonderful role that we play. But being a distinguished Toastmasters means that you've given the time, you've taken the time to learn all there is to be a great Toastmaster. And you need to mentor others. You need to be that sponsor of a new club. Right now, I want everyone to just celebrate this group of individuals and think about, when will you become a DTM?
Thank you, Madam District Director, and welcome to all of our Toastmasters and guests who are here with us today. To our new DTMs, congratulations. And to each one of you here in the audience and some who couldn't be with us today, on behalf of our new DTMs, I say thank you. Thank you for every ounce of patience, hard work that you've helped these DTMs to get forward. Some of you have listened to countless speeches. You've sacrificed family time. These new DTMs have missed lots of events to earn this award. And so on behalf of them, I say thank you. And to our new DTMs, here's a word from me. 1, gratitude. Over the next 30 days, I encourage you to look back and think about all that you've learned and all the people who helped you. And take time out just to appreciate and be grateful. And then over the next 30 days, I encourage you to look back and around you, to your left and to your right, and think about just who you might help bring up the ranks. Well, so much for that. Now, let's take some time out to acknowledge each one of our DTMs.
Wow. I arrived at my DTM, and it's such a wonderful accomplishment. Let me just take you back for a quick second. Before I joined Toastmasters, I was fresh out of Harlem, and I went away to college. And I remember the first 1 or 2 years of college of being picked on because I kind of mumbled when I talked. As I went through the years, it became very difficult for me to kind of talk in public because I knew that I had kind of almost like a speech impediment. I was very lazy with my tongue. I met this one guy that told me that you can get very far when you learn how to delineate yourself, learn how to speak. And so I eventually found Toastmasters. And what I love is that I went through the program, and my goal was that when I finish the program and become a DTM, I want people to be able to look at me and say, that's what a DTM looks like. That's what a DTM sounds like. And to my surprise, in 2012 was one of my proudest accomplishments. I was able to become the runner-up in the District 44 Toastmaster International Contest. And from then on, it's been on like popcorn. I mean, helping people, becoming leaders. And since then, I've started not 1, but 2 of my own businesses. And it's just a wonderful journey. I continue to be on. I look to be DTM twice, 3 times, because it's a ongoing journey. And I'm so excited and so proud to be a part of this wonderful establishment.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Ruby Barnett. My DTM journey was amazing. It was in the fall of 2013 that I attended my first Toastmasters conference. During that time, I saw DTM recipients receive their awards and then the shout, DTM, DTM, DTM. Silently, I wanted my DTM. In 2015-2016, I was given the opportunity to be area director for Area 12. My focus with my club was not about my DTM, but how I could help them achieve to be President Distinguished Clubs. One word I had for my club: team. Together, everyone achieves more. I was elated when I opened 2 clubs, Wellstar IT and T-Mobile Toastmasters. Together, our area achieved Distinguished Toastmasters. I emerged a stronger leader and a better me. For that, I am grateful. I said to the district, thank you for all those deck meetings, for I made new friends. I would say to my mentor, Elizabeth Wilkie, DTM, and Lindsay Jordan, DTM, thank you for your inspiration, your encouragement, and also for answering all the questions that I had. Also for my club, JMBC Word Painters Toastmasters. And for everyone that have congratulated me, thank you. And to my husband, Lamar, thank you for understanding. And for you that want to take the DTM walk, I said to you, yes you can, and yes you can.
My name is Marvin Charles Beatnell. My DTM journey was longer than many. It started in St. Joseph, Missouri, and I got my first competent Toastmasters in July of 1984. I completed my DTM journey in February of 2017. I have been in 4 clubs, 2 states, and learned that lots of Toastmasters, I've seen transformations where they felt they couldn't do something, but then realized they could. Those transformational moments are the things that keep me in Toastmasters. I would like to thank John Vaheel for pushing me in the club to get my first Triple Crown in 2010. I also would like to thank Stephen Van Scooten, who encouraged me to join Toastmasters at Cobb Communicators about 10 years ago. These things, I find, change lives, and to me, DTM means do tell me if you have something you want corrected. I like you to learn and become the best you can be.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Harvey. Finally, a distinguished Toastmaster. And wow, what a journey it's been. It's taken me all of 3 years to achieve the DTM status. I've been a member of Toastmasters now for 6 years, but I have to say that earnestly, I wasn't out for DTM until I learned how much fun it was to achieve my CC, then my ACB, my ALB, and then the race was on. I wanted every education, every leadership award that I could attain. It was so much fun. Now, it wasn't easy. It took dedication and a lot of hard work, and it took a lot of motivation along the way. But I'm one of those who likes the intrinsic benefit of knowing that I've achieved the best that I could, and that I represent an organization that is out to develop leaders and great orators. I thank this organization for being in existence and allowing me to do just that. Now, it hasn't been a solitary journey. I've met some great people along the way. I've had some great mentors, great coaches, great sponsors, and I have met some phenomenal people. All of these have played a role in my journey to this great achievement. So for those of you who are sitting back and just lollygagging, taking a leisurely pace, go ahead, take the challenge, take the plunge. Go after your DTM, achieve every educational goal, work in the district, work on the division level, work on your local clubs and in your areas, and be all that you can be. I'm so happy for Toastmasters, and I'm very proud of this personal achievement, and I hope that I can help, encourage, mentor those of you who want to achieve the same. Thank you.
Fellow Toastmasters, how y'all be? This is Nick Henriquez, and I am a DTM. Love that. Don't you like it? My journey started 10 years ago. I went into Toastmasters. First thing I learned was stop saying ah. Next thing I learned was I can do anything I want to do. My club members, there's too many of them for me to name, all of them that inspired me. But Toastmasters at the Square inspired me for the last 10 years to become who I am today. I thank each and every one of them. Roxanne Rush, Julie Arnold, Laura Finney, and I will never forget Judy Shepard. These ladies have inspired me so much just to continue being determined, being able to go after that goal, that dream that I had. Ooh, I can't thank them enough. Most of all, my family, their patience. Whew, yeah, you all know what that means when the family give up time and so much activities so you can participate in Toastmasters. Yeah, it's worth it. It is, it's definitely worth it. Anyway, I thank you all for celebrating this year, me being a Toastmaster, me being a distinguished Toastmaster, me, Nick Henriquez, DTM. See you soon.
Good afternoon. I'm Angela Holdren, and I'm very happy to be receiving my third DTM. It's been an amazing journey, starting out in 2012 as a club leader, then transitioning into district leadership. It's pushed me to increase my skills while simultaneously helping others achieve theirs. Being a TTM, what does it mean? To whom much is given, much is expected. It's the opportunity to inspire our members, to show them the way, to lead the way, and always set the appropriate example. It's club growth, it's education achievement, but more importantly, allowing our members to know that we appreciate them because our members are our most valuable resource. I feel very proud to be a part of this organization and elated that I've been able to achieve 3 DTMs. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Garnett Lewis. I'm getting my second DTM this year, which makes me very proud. On my first DTM, I had to really maintain my composure on stage because I definitely dedicated that to my aunt, who, believe it or not, was a toast mistress way back in the day before women were allowed to be Toastmasters. I never really thought of achieving the DTM, but I'm the kind of person who likes to read and explore and continually learn, and that is exactly what Toastmasters does for us. You could be on your computer or reading books from now until the end of the year and never read it all. Once I found out about the opportunity to work my way through the leadership track and to also be getting credit for working towards my DTM, that was the challenge I needed. My family says of me, because I read everything, that I was literally standing on the ski slope looking down at a book of instructions as I'm going down the hill. I like to be made aware of things, and that's what you will get from Toastmasters as you work towards your DTM.
Hi, I'm Rob Moran. When I started my Toastmasters journey, there was just one and seemingly impossible task ahead of me, and that was to get over my fear of public speaking. I had no ambitions of getting a DTM. I just thought that would be the greatest thing ever if I could get over my fear of public speaking. As the years went by, I came to realize once I got outside of my club, there were so many more lessons for me to learn, so much more for me to experience. And over the years, I've gained so much from Toastmasters in leadership skills, communication skills, social skills, and just gaining a whole new group of friends and family that I've enjoyed over the years. If you're thinking about getting your Distinguished Toastmaster Award, I would strongly recommend you pursue it. There's lessons to be learned that you can't even imagine. And I hope that you will take my example and do that yourself. Thank you.
Toastmasters helped me recover from cancer. When I started Toastmasters almost 12 years ago, I had been through about 18 to 24 months of chemo treatments, surgeries, and it was a blow. It hurt my confidence, and I had just started a brand new job. And so I wanted to learn. I think Toastmasters is all about learning. So I joined Toastmasters, and it helped me to regain my confidence. Getting this Distinguished Toastmaster Education Award means the most to me. Yes, I was on the long track. It took me over 11 years to get it. It can be done in a lot quicker way. But I really, really wanted to accomplish this. This meant that I was back on top, that I was on my game, and I have been successful at the job. I've been at this particular job since I started Toastmasters. And in this particular job, I had to speak in a very short, concise amount of time. I had VPs in front of me and VPs behind me on the agenda, and I wasn't going to be the one that got us off track. That's one of the things I got out of Toastmasters. I believe that we're never too old to learn, and Toastmasters is all about learning. So accomplishing this Distinguished Toastmasters, I have learned so much from people. I also have enjoyed immensely helping others learn as well, and I'm going to go for that DTM too.
Once I made a decision to earn my Distinguished Toastmaster Award, I knew that I would earn Distinguished Toastmaster status, unless I died. On this day and every day, I am thankful for the opportunity to grow. The attitude of intention and determination has followed me since childhood, but what I needed and what I was missing was direction. Greetings, my name is Ann Taylor. In 1989, I was told that if I joined Toastmasters International, I would get promoted. What I didn't realize is the emotional and financial benefits that joining Toastmasters International would provide me throughout my life. I also know my first CC, and I have 23 CCs. I don't know if you can see this. I have the first actual record of my assignments with speeches like, yes, my child is a dog, homage to Clan, my first dog, and my first job going out of frame, which was picking cotton, where I learned the importance of education and hard work. I've also learned that sponsors and mentors are where I grow. I'd like to recognize several people. First, my mom, Ernestine C. Robinson, my coach, Barbara Martin, Gwendolyn Brooks, yes, that Gwendolyn Brooks, Bud Phillips, who saw a potential from a girl from Alabama and earned a volleyball scholarship, Bobby Brooks, Hervé Ross, Jatika Manigo, Jeff Justice, Jackie Sneeder, Natanya Walker, and last, my mentor now, Teresa Sneeder. I know when I allow people to learn from me and when I learn from others, it takes two, baby. Thank you.
Greetings, fellow Toastmasters. My name is Fred Walker, and here is my DTM story. Ever since I was young, and I think it was in high school when I first developed a passion for public speaking. Many years later, I heard of an organization called Toastmasters, and I decided to check it out, and I'm glad that I did. I recall visiting my first club meeting, and it wasn't long afterwards I was filling out a new member application, and I joined the club, and not long after that, I delivered my first icebreaker speech. That was 1996. Work demands and travel caused me to take a few years' absence from Toastmasters, but I knew I would be back, for I wanted to be part of this organization whose members share a common interest in communications and leadership excellence. And after a few years, I was back. After several years of attending different clubs, different meetings, and completing many speech projects, serving in club leadership roles, completing leadership projects, helping with numerous activities and events, mentoring fellow members, and serving as an area director, I now achieve the Distinguished Toastmaster, or DTM, capstone. For me personally, this is a significant accomplishment. And like with any worthwhile endeavor, it wasn't easy. It was challenging at times. And yet, it was also very rewarding and enriching, and well worth the time and effort. The experience is something I will always cherish, and I'm glad I made the decision to pursue my DTM. For members who are thinking about pursuing your DTM, I would highly encourage you to do so. Make the commitment and do it. Go for it. It's well worth it. As I was thinking about my own accomplishment, one realizes early on, and like with many things, it takes a team effort, and Toastmasters is no different. Whether it's helping with speech contests, helping to plan or conduct demo meetings, or helping to organize a district conference, you can't do it alone. It takes a team of dedicated members to help make it happen. Achieving one's DTM is no different. I couldn't have achieved my DTM without the assistance and support of many of my fellow Toastmasters here in District 44, to whom I am grateful for their help and encouragement over the years. To you, I say thank you. Thank you for your support. I couldn't have done it without you. Now that I've achieved my DTM, I look forward to continuing to be part of Toastmasters in District 44, an organization that helps its members develop and achieve their personal best in communications and leadership.